And here we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Samrat.
I'm Ziva. I'm Zara.
We have another bit here in front of us of Conan and Jordan Slansky. I think this is the tail end of their tour in Italy. So it's a long-winded tour of Italy.
Love that.
So might be going to like places beyond Jordan's knowledge, I'm thinking, you know.
I'm excited. I love the Italy tours. Yeah.
So we've already gone through the other one where he went through like the restaurants and all that stuff. So this is the long-winded tour. So yeah,
I'm ready.
We ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. I can't wait.
So yeah, but he's always lecturing Conan.
Yeah,
I know.
He's always talking.
But it's so funny.
Yeah. Straight face and all. You want to just jump into it?
Yeah.
Yep. Jordan Slansky, long-winded tour of Italy. So if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. All right, let's do it again. And here we go.
Does it bother you that it's raining?
Oh.
No, in fact, it's this rain that creates all of the beautiful Tuscan agriculture. All of the olives and the wine that we consume is a product of this rain. And understand, too, when you're breathing this air, it's this air that creates all the amazing Italian cuisine that you're going to enjoy tonight for dinner. The air, the water, the sun, just understand that Italians in particular have a connection with the earth, la terra. And in fact, it is the conditions and of the environment that is of paramount importance to the Italian. Italian wine is not labeled by grape. No one cares what the grape is. People care where is it from. One of the great things about Florence is that everything's kind of very condensed. So you can see all these beautiful locations, one right after another. So this is Santa Croce. This is the Piazza di Santa Croce. And now it's just a short walk to the Piazza alla Signoria. And now during the day, sometimes it has a tendency to become crowded with tourists, but I much prefer solitude, and I'll go there late at night and just kind of be alone with all the history there. It allows me the chance to really connect with everything that's come before as opposed to the here and now. There's a rich history of Florence, a history of art, a history of romance, and sometimes when you're alone and you really have time to think about all the things that have occurred here, it really hits you, and it really gives you that sense of fulfillment. You see, these shops are great. Tabacchi, tobacco. And they sell cigarettes, but they sell all kinds of odds and ends, kind of like the Italian version of a small 7-Eleven. You see, if you were a painter, you could turn any corner, perch an easel, and paint from that vantage point. Now, you know, pigeons are often associated with Venice, but in fact, you'll find pigeons all over all the Italian cities. Incredibly strong birds. Certainly Rome has quarters where you would walk around. However, Florence, the entire city, is accessible on foot. It's intimate. It makes you feel like you can wrap your mind around it. You don't get lost in it. You are a part of the city. You see, there are a lot of cities in the world where if you want to be exposed to art, you have to go to a museum, pay your admission fee, and look at a painting. In Florence, we are in the painting. And in fact, I rarely go to museums while I'm in town here. We are immersed in beauty, we are immersed in art, and we are immersed in history. Look at this painting, step outside yourself and look at the two of us walking down the street in Florence and admire the beauty of this situation right now. This is why I come alone. I consider these things. As I walk these streets, I'm in a painting. The thoughts in my head are very dynamic and some would think chaotic, but in fact, I can make order of it all. And yes, these are things that occur to me, and that's the inner exploration that I'm talking about, is understanding your place in history, your connection to the world around you. We're not observers, we are participants. You know, in Europe, you'll find that exercise is part of people's everyday lives. You don't need to go to a gym to lift weights to get your daily dose of exercise. Your daily dose of exercise comes from walking from point A to point B, ascending a staircase, taking an after-dinner walk, la passeggiata. The point is that exercise is a part of everyday life in Italy and most of Europe. You see, I feel invigorated. Walking is something that we miss in Los Angeles. We should appreciate this situation we find ourselves in. Truffles are very rare because they only grow wild. They cannot be cultivated. Furthermore, there are three primary types of truffles. There are the white truffles, which only grow in winter. There are the black truffles, which grow in winter. And then there are the black summer truffles. As far as I'm concerned, the only one worth buying would be the white truffle. Unfortunately, it is the most expensive. A white truffle of that size may cost 500 euro. Now, the dogs that find truffles are also very expensive because if you have a good dog, an owner can make thousands and thousands of dollars in a truffle season. So you look at every one of these wine shops, sell local wines only. So for example, you're not going to find a Napa Cabernet here, and you're not going to find
He's letting him have his
any kind
moment.
of French Bordeaux or Burgundy here. These are Cortona wines. You're not even going to find a wine from Piemonte here. Or Chianti is hard to find here because that's already an hour away. It's all about local stuff here. Too often in life, we only enjoy something when it's a memory. Now, there are a lot of reasons for that. Maybe in that moment you're distracted. Maybe you're restrained to some social activity. Look at this tobacco shop. I buy things and I ship them. Large boxes, things I collect throughout my trip to Italy, I bring them there and I ship them. Whatever it may be, I've shipped olive oil from there, I've shipped wine from there. Alio is garlic, so you don't need to ship that. The great garlic actually comes from Gilroy, California. It's the garlic capital of the world. At least that's what they like to say. Now that's Northern California. In fact, there's so much garlic there, when you drive through there, even on the freeway, you can smell garlic in the air. Of course, there are garlic souvenir shops. You could buy garlic keepers. You can buy garlic peelers. I don't use a garlic peeler. Why? It's another piece of kitchen equipment that rarely gets used. If I'm gonna have a piece of equipment in my kitchen, I like it to be able to be multitasked. So I'll take one thing that can be used for many things. For example, I have a potato masher, okay? I'll mash potatoes with it. I may also use it to tenderize a steak or flatten a steak. One tool, use it for two purposes. No matter how much I enjoy your company, to some extent you are a distraction from my enjoyment of the landscape, because I'm participating in a conversation with you. It requires thought, it requires consideration. When I'm alone, I can be free to enjoy the land around me without having to worry about, am I saying something that's adequately responding to a question that you have. You understand, these are small distractions. I like to clear my mind normally. There are virtues to both methods. These are San Marzano tomatoes and salt. There's no sauce, there's no oregano, there's no garlic, there's none of that. There are 4 ingredients in front of you. There is bread, tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, specifically fior di latte, which signifies a mozzarella cheese from cows, not from buffalo, even though this region, Campania, is famous for its buffalo mozzarella. The buffalo mozzarella is too wet to make a good pizza. And finally, there's basil, and that's it. Different people cut it different ways. You can cut it however you want. You can cut it as a square, triangles, whatever it is. I cut it the traditional way, one down the middle, rotate it, one down the middle again, and basically cut it into what amounts to 8 slices. It's the classic way, and who am I to mess with a good tradition? It's not difficult to eat a sandwich, yet you seem to struggle with it. You put the sandwich up to your mouth, you bite, and everything that you bite off goes in your mouth. If it's hanging out of your mouth, you've bitten too much. Bite less next time. And if your first bite shows you that I can't judge the sandwich adequately, I'm biting too much, then the next time you say I'll bite a little bit less, maybe that'll be the perfect amount, nothing will be hanging out of my mouth, dripping into my wine. The meat of this region in particular is the tagliata. Named tagliare is to cut, the tagliata is cut. It's a sliced steak, and the cortonese version has green peppercorns and rosemary. It's a very local preparation. And I know what you like, and I feel like you will like this. And then for the pasta, they have a pasta called orecchiette al fumo, which has bacon in it, which I know you like. You're big on bacon. It's got bacon. It's in this like creamy tomato sauce, and I feel like that would be good for you as well. So that's the case. We'll get that. We'll do a complete Italian meal: antipasto, primo, secondo, dolce. After the dolce, we take a cafe. After the cafe, we take a digestivo, also called the ammazza cafe. It's the after dinner drink. Ammazza cafe is the coffee killer. Why? Coffee keeps you up late at night. The ammazza cafe, the after dinner drink, puts you to sleep after the coffee.
Oh, I think I'm going to sleep just fine.
Oh my god. Okay.
He was just letting him do his thing, basically.
Whoa!
Giving his moment.
For like the last time, like, yeah, because that was the last one, right?
But that's like a summary of all the places that we've seen him in. So I guess they had parts of their trip where he just let him talk. So that's why they made a compilation of all like just him talking and listening.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's really, it was a lot. But it's nice to see. You can tell this man loves this place.
Yeah.
I know that like when I visit Tennessee, people have like stopped me talking because I get to talking about Hawaii a lot, and they're like, I really tell you like it there. Yeah. And I'm like, oh dang. And I feel like I act like that. So it's just nice to see people loving something sometimes.
Yeah.
And if I was him, I don't know why the hell he don't live there full time.
Right. I mean, his job is
could
with
be a-
Conan.
I
Okay.
don't care. If I love a place that
Yeah.
much, I'm gonna be there, just like I'm here.
Yeah, he's basically giving Conan the tour.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He just, oh my gosh. And it's like fun to talk about something that you love so much. So you can tell, like, he's so
Rambling. He's just
knowledgeable.
rambling on and on. Yeah.
I mean, he just, every little thing.
And then he recommends things for you, like Conan likes bacon and all that. Yeah.
I mean, remember, this is the question we asked when we watched them earlier. Who would you hang out with, Conan or Jordan? If you,
Oh, I
Where to
wanna go
pick.
with Conan. What? Jordan
Conan's
don't
life
like
of the
me.
party.
Jordan don't like me.
Well, he'll keep a straight face no
He
matter
keep a
what.
straight face. I mean, it would kind of be a game to me to see if I can get him to smile.
Yeah. Well, that's what Conan always do. Try to get him to
Yes,
smile,
yes.
right?
Yeah, actually, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. That's why me and Conan be good.
So he brought up a familiar place, Gilroy, California, which is garlic capital. You
I
know,
want to
Never
go
heard of
there.
you drive through, that's all you smell, garlic.
Garlic.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I want to go.
It's towards the Bay Area,
wanna
Northern
go
California. Yeah.
Interesting.
You can't miss that smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was Jordan Slansky, long-winded tour of Italy, rightfully
Okay.
named long-winded tour.
Very long-winded.
Very long.
Conan let him, just do his thing basically until the very end.
Yeah.
That was good. That's informative. It wasn't as funny as the other videos.
But
'Cause-
again, it's nice to see someone love something.
Yeah. So basically, the
I like
insight
that.
from Jordan himself.
Yeah. Remind me of myself.
Yeah. We're good.
Good.
Yeah. So if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.